Hello, I'm back. Just loading up the game. I don't know what this song's from. Spotify curated a video game mix for me, and I have no idea what the fuck. Unless this is literally cut from something called 1000 Art. Oh no, it's from Signalist. Oh, okay, I do know that game. Fair enough. Right. Alright. PC settings. It is on full screen. Hey, there you go. Oh, it seems very quiet, huh? Cool. I don't feel like I need to do anything with this. Cool. So I haven't played Phoenix Wright in quite a while, but we done the first Phoenix Wright game. So yeah, it was somewhere last year I played the first Phoenix Wright game for the first time, and it was quite fun. And I said that I would eventually come back and do the others. So we're gonna do the second one, which is Justice for All. There's an episode selection. Oh, no. The Lost Turnabout. Hmm. Yes. So, basically, apologies, but there's going to be a lot of me talking. Grr, how did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Bam, bam, bam. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. September 8th. 8 minutes past 9, District Court. Defendant lobby number 1. Why the fuck did he have this ringtone? What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really should. What's it? Look. No, like, I know that obviously this game came out a long time, but why does, like, the picture on the top look a little bit like a blurred Punch the Monkey? I don't know if it's because I've just been seeing it everywhere, but I'm weirdly seeing that in the picture. Anyway, I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Bastard. Get the head. Who the fuck's that? Talk about close call. I hate to do this to you, but... If nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. A few minutes later. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Yes, welcome in, hubby. Ouch, my head is throbbing. You're just looking around. I know. Hope DVD's going well. And why does it feel so foggy in here? Good morning. Good morning? What's wrong? You don't look well. People are the best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Life? In my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. No, not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one who and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever! What is this girl babbling on about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Was the hit on the head that bad that he forgot his fucking name? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you there, okay? Why has she got feathers on her breast pockets? That hat I kind of understand. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get a feeling this is the one dream that I won't be waking up from? Gulp. Wait, I thought defense was on the other side. Wait, no, were we a defense attorney? Yeah, no, we were a defense attorney. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yes. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you of this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Max Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? Why is she so happy when this is being said? She's like, I did. You did what to that policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Wait, was he the lawyer of the first game's first mission? Okay. And who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Gumshoe! Witness, please state your name and occupation. Dick is your favourite? I bet it is, Obby. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct. You don't look very well, detective. Well, so the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up and bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yourself. Or yesterday, I can't remember what you just said. Ah, yes, the autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honour, the prosecution would like to submit the photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Added to the court record. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honour. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There is a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, this isn't Detective Pikachu. What the fuck? It's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there. You can look at the term court by pressing tab. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honour. Well, I guess I better take a check at the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Time of death, 6:28. That clock wouldn't indicate it's 6:28, though. I know you can't see my cursor, but I'm circling the clock on the left. Okay. Anyway, glasses. That's simple, Your Honour. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found in the scene of crime are not mine, I swear. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honour. I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Witness testimony! There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say that she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honour. Why, this is. Yes, I can see her name. It's clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. As if he died with sexy handwriting. What the fuck? A lost art. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get in the witness's face. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that the detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Okay. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honour. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Okay. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses on the victim's body, sir. Press him! About those glasses, do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing in her ID pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have any more definitive proof? Is there something like that clearly is a defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying is, detective, is that you have nothing that proves the glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. This isn't my first rodeo. I could totally feel it down in my gut. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench. Right, so I already cross-examined that one, right? So let's do this one. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with the testimony. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name in the ground where he landed. Alright, so that's that one, yeah. Okay. I press everything when I play this game. The culprit's name. Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was the name of my client? I don't like saying it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way it looks, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Don't huff me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about the picture. Is it that the E was going to be something else? That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and press some evidence. So that's what spoiling the contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. There's a glasses hunt that say culprit. Right, I'm going to press this for a minute. And you're certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there was grains of sand stuck underneath his pointer fingernail. Certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. If the writing was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up. Alright, okay, yeah. I want to see your special moves, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes! The great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. I sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful. Oh, fuck me, man. People's profiles. Alright, let's give this another try. Fuck me. Alright, okay, so it's about the writing. Alright, present. How do I do profiles? Wait, evidence. It's got, she doesn't spell her name with an I. I see what it means. Objection! What is it? What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Wait, why did he sound like so high-pitched? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here, it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is blatant contradiction of facts. Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. What's it like? But But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not know her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince... I just realised his name. Dustin Prince. Were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had brought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me and asked what she should get him. Okay. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Yes, let me cross-examine. Officer Prince and Harry, I was about to say Harry Bird, and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. Press him! How do you know about this? Every year in March we have in training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's got to marry someone their same age as him, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a way to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Yeah, you leave Gumshoe alone. The day of the incident... Oh. Got a trophy for questioning him about that. The day of the incident happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Press him. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah, the victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 PM that day, and since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you had such a cheerful old man. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give us a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I'm not going to badger him. I'm going to skunk him. I agree, even if this witness has a crush on the defendant. That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. What are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. Guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. I was happy she had brought him over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove, Press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had brought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she brought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what was it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made. Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Yes! Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there are little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think the glove is relevant? Gonna do a cheeky save. No. Oh, that's when... Oh, shit! Wait! I played Phoenix Wright in April last year? Have I technically started Phoenix Wright at the same time I started it last year? Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let us hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry up and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, what? It looks like a banana! Anyway, this is it, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove added to the court record. Officer Prince really liked this color yellow, and that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if it's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found out there was a sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Wait, is that glove left-handed? I mean to check this. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. I just want to check something. Oh no, that's right-handed, isn't it? First, we listen to the handwriting. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get to a real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us, pal. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I've never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. I knew sexy handwriting was a clue. Next, we checked the victim's pointed finger. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In this case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if it had been writing in sand. And the results? We found there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. Does it though? Could he not just land on his hand when he fell in the sand? And there's more. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of our scientific investigation. You mean the one that you just said can't solve everything? They're so small that we had to use magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it! We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. I've never heard of it called a microscope before. Isn't it a telescope? No. I'm going to shut up. It is a microscope. I just fucking contradict myself there. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Are you basically sure? Oh, absolutely sure. I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. Isn't the name was definitely written by the victim? But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through this much trouble to get him a present? The present? What about it? Hmm. I mean, she's talking about the glove, but... Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell us the court was special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. That's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but there's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And why would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. No, it's not. It's for right hand. That's a right-handed glove, right? Oh, I was thinking, what the fuck are you on about for a minute, who? But I realised you meant, like, people in Dead by Daylight with that name. That's not a left-hand. That's not a left-handed glove. That's right-handed. Wait, I don't know about baseball. Wouldn't the glove be the predominant hand? I don't know. Left-handed? Oh, I meant. Get out of here, bot. Why, you're absolutely... Oh, wait, because you would throw the ball back with your predominant hand. Ah! Yeah. Okay, I'm with it now. I'm with it now. As you're right, this glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. Good find to me to use as a moat. Thank you, Obby. Yeah, I don't know anything about baseball. Other than there's balls and bats. It's basically the shit version of rounders. So detective, which hand did the victim used to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec. Don't forget, the victim was left-handed. Ah! I mean, I object... Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. What if he was ambidextrous? Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. But what if he was ambidextrous? What is it? People in this place not fucking ambidextrous? Order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is... No. It's not possible! Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove this defendant guilty. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir. See, you just got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds... No, not yet. That's my job, you bastard. I mean, please, give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Why wouldn't you lead with that fucking witness? Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterwards, we will hear from the new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can get. find out during the recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Quarters adjourned for recess. Did it. To be continued! I have to remember to drink a lot when I play these games. Talking fucks up my throat. Right. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, I'll lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass. Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. While my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is a serious... You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it will help. This is a business card. I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it from now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix business card added to the court record. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yeah. Can you think of anything that would be helpful? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me, then. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. I wanted the person that hit me over the head. Wait, so maybe that was the phone that rang at the beginning and we got smacked over the head for it. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it the phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with your murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean. Wait, I can't remember her name, but it's the one from the first game. I called you a million times, but you won't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Is it Mia? Or is it Maya? Now, who the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. Good morning to you, Maya. Maya, right. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks? What the heck is this list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like some of these guys are up to no good. No good? As in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think those guys are members of that group. Names list added to the court record. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that alright? Those numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be like a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We could talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck! Is she not coming in? I guess I have all the pieces for now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Am I he? Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on... There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness, a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. The person that hit me! Please state your name for the court witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and coloured me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university, but I guess there's a little set... Everything at top quality... Can you stop talking so fast? It's not as bad as the old hag in the first game, but yeah. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh. I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. Maybe because the glasses we have are haze! That's enough. Your name it, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh man, I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Pretty huge dork, more like. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to the word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a pubescent boy out on a walk with mummy. If you must know, Anyway, please testify to the court that you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, what you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. He's, of course, a dickhead. He's called Wellington. It's such a douchebag name. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of the charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Yeah, the banana. That was sadly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what you just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's so strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, and that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about that situation, right? Press him! So you're at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from your no-name trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-head, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college you should go just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do? Press harder. Answer the question. How did you know what the time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this thing called a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking time apart is total nonsense. A first-world class person doesn't live... Fuck Wellington, man! And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case, all of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy, do-it-yourself hairstyle practically... Oh my god, man. Yeah, I'll just let him play out. I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do, even if I haven't figured out yet? Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have things called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we also have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if they have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about getting to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that pretty defendant there. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Oh. Ho, 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 of course. Did you notice anything else of interest? The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell to the police officer. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to tell a lie there's being bananas at a crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then it would be an inaccuracy. Yes, he was seeing the thing, which means if because I was so he's lying. Yes, exactly what I need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she was. Is everything okay? Right, okay, so we need to go to the last one and present that. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... No. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas. I really want to do that one. Has bad eyesight. By the witness, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What? How? You just asked me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, it's not. I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to Galileo. Oh yeah, and then fucking rattle on. We've got ads in a minute as well. I'll pause the game so we don't miss anything. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, your identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. Why, the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very impossible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as I realised I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. I must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time in their hands since they shut up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that's correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is a murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. She ran away, just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit. That is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your questioning from the record. How can I get more information out of him? After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Press. Immediately? As in immediately? I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call people in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Yeah, I will in a minute. Let me finish pressing on them everything. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. How did you know what the time was? That as the detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why are you? You're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Must have a lot of free times. Oh, okay. What's that? So you're saying that they were the police, that there were police on the scene by 7 PM. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at the time of day, but suddenly, before I knew it, there was people crawling all over. It certainly says something about the morals of people in this country. I can't find anything on anything testimony. Why don't you take a look at the... Yeah, I know. I think it's going to be the watch for some reason. Yeah. Right. Back. So that one. And then present? No. That one.
What a zinger!
Hey, Jester.
You're busting my balls here.
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was 6:45. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Grr. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington. Yeah, yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. I mean, spit it out. I was searching for the phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions? As if you're trying to open all the layers of the Matryoshka doll? You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that? Oh, yeah, it's just rowing again. Yeah, I hope you're well, Jester. Enough! Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions? There is something. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't make outrageous claims like that. Do you have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have a proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search. I don't know. But ads are about to start in 7 seconds, so I'm going to be right back. Yeah, they're not too bad. Well, they are quite sour, though. I think I could get down with these. Why are they so sour, though? I do like sour shit, though. I'm like, I don't like that. Let me in! Alright, well, we're not getting in. Can't remember if chubby mushrooms were good.
Oh my god, that looks so dodgy.
Don't go near the spiky thing. Not spiky thing, the jelly thing.
Touching tips.
I might need an adult.
I do not have anything.
Just in game, or
If you're
Are we talking like
We
a
should
MILF
probably run.
situation here, or?
We should run, Casey. He's behind you.
If he does have 100
No.
kids, it has been established.
No.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like. We
No.
should have probably run. No.
no, I am the sacrifice.
I actually remember this level a little bit, but also we have the shotgun. Oh shit, a lion! I must return now. Ugh. Oh no! Take him to the infirmary. It's too late. He's gone. It's a miracle he even made it this far. I'm gonna touch him.
You just stopped to kick her, Jen.
No! Allow me time to touch myself in the corner, please! I said that and Laura was like, hey, whoa! She can hear me.
Come on, Lava. We don't judge here.
Yeah. It's not like she has time for a boyfriend raiding those dungeons. Jeez.
Dread my dungeon.
So...
I'm being touched. I'm being touched.
Good touch, bad touch.
Assume the bad touch for that one.
I got an achievement though. That was exciting.
Sounded like a good touch.
Oh my god, it was the best touch. I came so hard my fucking boots fell off, man.
Jesus Christ.
That's where they are. Oh, you're super close. Oh my god!
I can't believe that worked!
Hey! She's on you now. Oh my god, you legend.
Oh. How am I gonna get in trouble? Oh my god, I'm flying! Chicken leg! Ah.
Hold me, panda.
Ah, I hold you.
Hey, Mars up here.
Right, Donnie said he's gonna be 2 secs, so we can yap for a little bit until he gets in. That's fine.
6.
I'm back. Hello. Right, I need to figure out proof. Can I save? I don't think I can save. Why would he need to search for a phone booth? I don't know if I want to do that one. Because that's not clear. Oh! The phone booth's literally right in front of it! Haha! That one! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. This is correct. After all the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Ugh! Order. What does reporting that crime a little late prove the defense? Your witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion in his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with this court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing those 15 minutes? I don't. To be completely honest, I don't. But we're gonna fucking wing it, I guess. Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that your explanation is not persuasive. You will be penalised. Think carefully before you present. Yes, Your Honour. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the testimony right away? I think I don't have a reason for it. Is it a cell phone? Perhaps this evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps. That was just an idea I was throwing out. Oh shit, it's not that. Okay. Okay. Glasses? Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah! Where did you find... I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order, order. No, now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them, when he didn't realise what they were under his victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating a witness is the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. Oh! Ow! 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 I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out his cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah, this is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. Is that case? Why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie? Maggie. It's a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before the trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way the creep could have known? Yes, there was a way. It would be the best if I could prove the witness had a chance to hear the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defendant please present this case? How could the witness have known? Wait. We don't have... Wait, how do I do this, though? Because we did take it down from her, but we don't have anywhere that says it. Or I guess maybe it's just a phone? I guess it should be the phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realised you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How did you... Your Honour, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honour. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up the lost phone on the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is it? Oh my god, she's got the Blue Badger shirt! I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This mistake could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eek! Order, order! But, Your Honour, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honour. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honour, can you explain what motive the witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honour. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present this... I'm going to assume it's the names list. It's on cell phone. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are a member of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. The list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to the people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage. An invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who relied on the... Oh, yeah, it's bullshit again. Yeah. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want for you is to tell us what was this list about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here in his phone. If anyone were to look into his phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer... Your Honor, what is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please let us think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up. I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get the phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. If we think like, let's see, maybe that slimeball saw something like the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that you didn't agree with? He's right. Could it be because it was with a cop? The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is he correct? By the expression on his face, I would say that wasn't it. It looks like I was wrong. What could it have been then? He saw something that was really bad for him there, and that was a really bad thing was. No, would it be that? What, Mr. Williamson was a victim? The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he was went to the police wearing his police uniform. Oh. Profiles? So I was thinking, I forgot that you could do profiles. That girl who picked up my phone was with a policeman. He couldn't have known that they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid that the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it's possible that he had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Evidence! That guy really out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious concrete that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? If it was good to see you, Squam. We do seem to have a problem with you on our hands and the phone. Whose phone is it without knowing that's meaningless evidence? Your Honor, it's bad I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. I don't think it's going to be phone fingerprints, because everyone's going to be touching it at this point. Maybe? Fingerprints on the phone? I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Winton must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember when you got that from Maggie? You wiped it off. Oh, what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it. I wiped it pretty thoroughly, too. Fuck. Alright, never mind. Oh, it was so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons against themselves. Oh, he's made such a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers, it just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington, what's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fighting left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? You're too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my... Now I remember! Looks like it hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Tony? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his, but how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up with a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? It's something you haven't figured out yourself yet. Who am I? The court hereby concludes this cross-examination. If that will be all I have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye, I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, this cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please press... I can't save it! I don't know! I don't know! I've technically only got 3 shots at this. Why would they have given me a business card? Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card. This is the court record. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to exchange business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card. The back of the card? The card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is it still in session? It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. If the defense is preparing something, Mr. Wright, we are going to call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! What? What? Where's my phone? And what is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No. No, 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 no. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and he's lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant Maggie Bride not guilty. I say Maddie Bride, it's Maddie Bird. That is all. The court is adjourned. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food. Failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune, and then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Wait, what? I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Ugh. Well, I don't think my head is all that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm going to make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe, he's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge, he's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl, Maya. You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, after Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me, don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I have a feeling I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go get our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life. Does that mean we forgot about our lover, Mr. Edgeworth? And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. We finished episode 1. Brand new episode has been added. Saving content. Save progress. Yes. Right. Is it going to start? Oh. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I'm going to call it, but I might as well wait for this. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Innie. Outie. How do I pause? Oh, okay, I can't pause. When I get to see you again, and it's not your fault, you didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Yeah, I imagine the first case on each of them is pretty easy. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 1st, Ryan Code Law Officers. Right, we're gonna save here. How do I get out of the game? Oh, Joe. But yeah, the first one of the first game was also pretty easy, so I kind of figured that it probably would be like a easy get yourself back into things and like know the ropes. But no, so cool. Our next story game is going to be Phoenix Wright 2. It's been on my list to pretty much do, and I also know that it's one that Who's been massively looking forward to, because Who's a massive lover of Phoenix Wright. So, yes. But I am going to send the love over to Donnie. He's on playing some Miles Morales. And we'll be back on Friday with more of this. So, let's start up to raid Donnie. But yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be like our story game going forward. I don't play visual novels that often. It's quite rare, but the Phoenix Wright ones I actually kind of like. So I'll be looking forward to carrying on and playing this one. I'll start having to think about what we're going to be doing after Phoenix Wright, because I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, we'll see. I might do a couple more retro games. But yeah, we'll take that as we see it. But if you haven't known you've enjoyed, do always hit the follow. It helps out a lot. But there's obviously all the links to things. Or if you want to join the Discord, it is there as well. And yeah, I will hopefully see you on Friday Just a reminder, as it currently stands, I'm doing overtime on Saturday, so the likelihood of there being a stream is probably very low. And if I did, I don't know what I would do. But yeah, it might be the case that I might do more of this. I don't know. But at the moment, it might be the case of I need to find out whether or not I'm actually needed for overtime on Saturday, and we'll take it from there. But have a lovely rest of your day. And a great Thursday, and I'll see you all on Friday. Smooches!